104 teams from the United Kingdom are in EAFC, but today, one of them is going to rule the UK. Last year, Barrow shocked the world as they won the first United Kingdom Imperialism. Will Lightning strike twice? Who's going to win it this year? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the UK Imperialism series. We've got every team from the UK in EAFC on this map here, with one of them winning the UK today. If you've never seen this series though, it is quite simple. We spin this wheel right here. Then once a team is drawn, we spin the direction wheel and that club will attack whatever team sits in that territory. If a team hits a blank region, their highest rated player will get a +2 upgrade. And if one team wins, they imperialize an area and take their best player plus any other players they might have acquired along the road. But with that, we've got an epic journey ahead of us. Grab yourself a snack, get comfy for the best time of the year. And the first team up for EAFC 24 UK Imperialism is going to be, it's looking like Bradford City. Bradford City are up. I promise I'll get my directions correct this year. Bradford City are going to be heading northwest, which means the first matchup of the year is Bradford City attacking Huddersfield. League 2 side, Bradford City trying to get a massive scalp to start the tournament. Of course, the League 2 side did win this last year. Will Bradford City survive, or will they be the first team imperialized? We're off to a second leg. Of course we are. Second leg this time, it is in Bradford. Can they pick up another draw, or can the result get sorted? It is going to be a comprehensive second leg victory for Huddersfield. There will be no Cinderella run for Bradford City. Huddersfield with the first win of the video. I have made a slight change to the rules in terms of transfers for this second season though. I used to have just one player going, but I'm making a change this year that if there are multiple highest rated players, they're all going to go across. It was a highly suggested suggestion last year, and I'm following up on it. I think it could make things quite chaotic. Cook and Halliday heading over to Huddersfield. Next up, we've got one of the big dogs. It is going to be Celtic. Are we going to start things off with an old firm? I don't think so. But we are going to have our first upgrade of the video. Celtic heading southeast. 79 rated McGregor, the beneficiary, now up to an 81. Peterborough, here we go. Peterborough are heading southeast, which sees them narrowly avoiding matches with both Norwich and Ipswich, and they're going to take the top half here. They have Cambridge, the clash of the third division sides. If you are one of these lower league teams, the best course of strategy is to either operate in your league or one league above and just try to continue getting win after win after win and get those slow and steady upgrades. Of course, a huge scalp against a Premier League team would just boost things like crazy, but it's not guaranteed. This is definitely a much safer long-term strategy. Here we go. Who's going to stay alive out of the League 2 teams, League 1 teams, and we're going to go to a second leg again. Is this going to be a trend in this video? Second leg, Peterborough at home this time. Here we go, second leg, and it is an 84th minute winner. Jones getting Peterborough the win over Cambridge. In addition to the back line here for Peterborough, they're going to get Bennett. Also, fellas, if the map is not 101% perfect in terms of placement, don't get up me. I'm an Australian living in America, okay? I'm not a Brit. I did my research, I tried my best, but there might be one or two minor discrepancies. Like if I put someone in the wrong section in London, I apologize. Peterborough, though, getting a big chunk of land early here. I thought we were going to have Celtic again, but it is Stevenage. If Stevenage go directly north, they're going to have Peterborough, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, I couldn't have said it any better. Yep, there it is. Peterborough getting right back to the test. Stevenage attacking Peterborough. I mean, it's following the exact strategy I spoke about last matchup, where if you're a league, these are another 2 League 1 sides. If they're going to get a run, this is exactly what they're after. Who's going to continue to improve? Can Peterborough make it 2 wins on the trot? No, they cannot. Stevenage with the win. That is massive for Stevenage. They're going to get 70 rated Clark Harris, and they're also going to get Bennett from Cambridge United. You're only as good as your next matchup, lads. You can go on a run, but it takes one defeat to end it all and crumble an empire. Peterborough, they are gone. We have been doing a lot of navigating in the lower leagues to start this off. AFC Wimbledon, here we go. Wimbledon will be going east a little to the north. Oh, we're going to have our first giant killer. It's our first trip to London. It is Wimbledon versus Arsenal. We saw some ridiculous upsets last year, some ridiculous giant killings. But can we get one early here? Wimbledon traveling to the Emirates, trying to take out Arsenal. And it is only a 1-0 win, but Arsenal nonetheless are going to get the result here. Even Lucho wanted to come check out this game. These types of games are so dangerous for a team like Arsenal. They're going to get the win, and they're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 64 rated players for it. But that's the problem. They're only 64 rated. Not that it was necessarily their choice, but I applaud Wimbledon for swinging for the fences, but it's not to be. Port Vale are up for the first time today. Port Vale are heading northeast, which means they have a matchup here with Burton Albion. If you are a team like Port Vale, though, you want to be getting, like all teams to be fair, you want to be getting into Wales as quickly as possible to be getting all of these free upgrades. Regardless, though, we have yet another League One versus League One clash. They are loving it. They took my advice literally, and it is Burton Albion with the win. They are going to imperialize Port Vale. Port Vale, one and done. Burton Albion getting a new goalkeeper. The trend of lower league teams continues. Swindon Town. Swindon are heading basically directly west, which sees them facing Bristol City. Besides Wimbledon, this is our second biggest punch-up of the video so far. A League 2 side taking on a championship side. An opportunity for a massive upgrade if Swindon can pull it off. Are they going to do it? We go to a second leg. Swindon, here we go. Can Charlie Austin and co keep the dream alive? Swindon versus Bristol, and it is a narrow Bristol win. McCarthy, Charlie Austin, you are Bristol City players. Swindon Town, you are out of here. We are heading up to Scotland for the second time. Aberdeen are going to be going northwest. Is this going to be a game, or is it going to be another upgrade in Scotland? It is going to be another game. It's going to be another upgrade here in Scotland. Aberdeen getting this little uncharted territory right next to Ross County. This is a position where you want an upgrade. Aberdeen striker Miovski now up to a 75. Rangers, I can already tell you that's Rangers. We're off to Glasgow. Please give me an old firm. Please give me an old firm. Please give me an old firm. I don't think that's an old firm. It is not an old firm derby. It is Rangers. Yet another Scottish team getting an upgrade. They were basically on the border, so we're just going to give them this region. I mean, they were the runners-up last year. They had it in the balance and then lost to Barrow in the finals, so they will want to win the whole thing this year. And it is going to be their right back and captain, Tavernier, hitting the 80 marker. They've got a nice foundation for a run. One of the more historic sides in English football, Blackburn. Here we go. Blackburn heading southwest. I was kind of hoping we'd have a matchup with Burnley. That's a huge rivalry, but instead it is a matchup with Accrington Stanley. The League 2 side, Accrington Stanley, trying to defend home turf against Blackburn. This would be a massive result, but it is not going to happen. We are yet to have a massive upset. Blackburn get their first win. And I'm sure Blackburn are just absolutely thrilled to be getting 64 rated McConville. Tottenham, here we go. Please give me a North London derby. Please give me a North London derby. I don't think it's going to be North London, but it is going to be our first all Premier League matchup of the video. Tottenham attacking West Ham United. I was debating watching this one play out, but I'm going to simulate this one. Also, these sides, they're not my doing. These are the default starting 11s that FC has given, so I'm just trying to keep it as fair as possible. Here we go, an all Premier League matchup for the first time, and it is going to go to a second leg. Paqueta rescuing West Ham there in the 80th minute. Back here in Tottenham, at Tottenham, it would be quite ironic if Tottenham's first ever trophy was the UK Imperialism trophy. Big Ange versus David Moyes, second leg, and it is a demolition there. Tottenham and Richarlison putting the stomp down on West. Nice addition here for Tottenham. Only one player they pick up, but it is Paqueta. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first Premier League club eliminated. We're going to be staying in London and the Premier League, heading South London, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, they are going northwest. It is a South London derby here, narrowly missing out on Leyton Orient and even Fulham. It is Millwall. Millwall! Palace are heading to the Den. This is a massive matchup. Who is going to survive in South London? Can Millwall get a Premier League scalping here? No, they cannot. It is going to be Crystal Palace getting their first win for the video. Two players heading across to Selhurst Park. It is going to be Fleming and Cooper. Big up Sacha Baron Cohen. We're heading to Grimsby. Grimsby heads southwest. The matchup we've all been waiting for. I know you guys have been demanding this game to happen. Grimsby versus Nottingham Forest. Jokes aside though, this is another opportunity for a giant killing. A Premier League side versus a League 2 side. Is this going to be the moment? It is! It is! We have our first major upset. It is Grimsby Town imperializing Nottingham Forest. Oh, that is massive. League 2 side Grimsby Town with the first massive result. Forest are gone. And it is double the reward for Grimsby. This is the thing that I like about this new rule change. Grimsby get a massive boost because luck is on their side. They're going to get 2 81 rated players in Sungari and Odysseus Vlahadimus. Again, no idea how to pronunciate his name. But both these guys heading to Grim. A massive result here, but that now puts a massive target on the back of Grim. I'm sure they won't care though, because they've just added 2 81 rated players. I almost just said we have another Premier League game here, but then I remembered Southampton got relegated. My bad, guys. The Saints are heading northwest, which narrowly sees them avoiding a game with Reading, and instead they have the 1-win Bristol City. Championship versus championship. But the big thing here, the nice little story moment is if Southampton wins, Charlie Austin will be a Southampton player again. He made his name, had a great career there. A decent career, I'd say, at Southampton. Of course, I always think of him as a QPR player, but here we go. Southampton, we're going to go to a second leg. Conway could have won it for Bristol City. Second leg back at St. Mary's. Jan Bednarek is injured, and it is going to be a 3-1 win for Southampton nonetheless. Southampton are going to get a boost if Bednarek gets injured again. Rob Dickey heading across there, along with Charlie Austin and another centre-back in McCarthy. Southampton starting to form a little bit of a border here down south. Back to Scotland in search of a game. Hearts are up. Hearts are going east. At this point, I'm convinced we're never going to see a game in Scotland. Hearts are going to get themselves an upgrade. The little bit of southernness in the arrow means they're going to take this region here. Looks like we might have some absolutely juiced Scottish strikers by the end as well here. Shankland up to a 77. Come on, Ross County, another Scottish side. Ross County are going to be going southeast. We're going to have a Scottish game. Ross County trying to imperialize St. Johnstone. A battle here in the north of Scotland. Who is going to survive? McGowan in the backline there for St. Johnstone, the Australian former. Oh, we're going to a second leg. Kane scores. Second leg now. Ross County are at home. Here it is. The second leg. Dunda trying to carry the men to a win. Third leg. Third leg for the first time. Third leg. Here we go. Are we off to a fourth? Yes, we are. Jenks equalizes to send us to a fourth leg. Fourth leg. Who's it going to be? Somebody end it. Somebody end it. It is a 3-2 win for St. Johnstone after 4 legs. No surprise though, Dunda, the 68 rated player, off to St. Johnstone. Finally, a Scottish team is imperialized. St. Johnstone taking this region. And the reason why St. Johnstone don't get all of these regions here, like this will be one upgrade because it's all one region. And then you've got the Argyll and Butte region down here. They will get that if they push west and get that area, then they'll automatically get that because they have got a win under their belt. Shrewsbury, they are a really interesting one. I say that because they control a border city. They could get themselves into Wales here and get upgrades galore. Or they could find themselves playing somebody and just get imperialized. But what will it be for Shrewsbury? Shrewsbury, I think that means they go into Wales. Yes, it does. They miss out on a matchup with Wrexham, and Shrewsbury Town get themselves into Wales. So just like the transfers, I'm carrying over the upgrade rule as well. So that is going to see both Morossi and Dunkley going up from 67 to 69. If it isn't our old pals Barrow, last year's champions are up for the first time. Barrow head north a little to the west. They flew under the radar last year, didn't get a single game until the end, and came in and just got one of the biggest upsets ever. This year though, they're going to have to prove their worth. They are attacking Carlisle. Last year's champions Barrow, League 2 Barrow versus League 1 Carlisle United. This is massive, lads. Are the champions able to go back to back? They are alive! Oh my God. Barrow, I honestly didn't have confidence in them. Barrow have won this game and get a massive scalp over their higher ranked opponents. The back-to-back dream might actually be on for Barrow. They pick up a 66 rated right back here. Imagine they make the move into Scotland and get all these upgrades. Imagine they end up beating Rangers again. That would actually be hilarious. MK Dons. Are they the most hated team in the UK? I don't know if anybody wants them to win this series, but they're going to start it off going east, which is going to see them taking on Elton John's Watford out at Vicarage Road. It is Championship side Watford versus League 2 MK Dons. This should be a comfortable win for Watford, but like we've seen, stranger things can happen in this series, but they are not going to happen. MK Dons, one and done. Watford's first win sees them get a 66 rated striker and midfield, and Watford are off the mark for their campaign. Oh no, 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 don't put me under the spotlight. Oh, it's Fulham. It's my favorite club, Fulham. On one hand, I want us to get the ball rolling. I obviously want Fulham to win the whole thing, but I'm worried about getting it upset. We're going to be heading north. I already know what that is. I already know what that is. We're attacking Arsenal. Oh my God, we're going to be a one and done, aren't we? And for the first time in today's video, we're giving this match a watch. I need to see how I need to see how it all unfolds. Havertz, shot, saved by Leno. Saka's in here. Saka's in here. Where's the defense? Good save and good clearance. Feed it. Why are you going for a long shot there, Willian? Jimenez, please. Jimenez, please. Jimenez! Oh my God, this dude is playing just like in real life. He could not score a root in a brothel. Willian! Oh my God, that could have won it. No. Oh my, nobody wants to win this. Please, not in the 92nd minute. Not in the 92nd minute. Leno makes the save. I'm meant to remain impartial, but that is, I have to support my own team. And there it is. It's a scoreless draw. We're off to extra time. Feed it out. Jimenez, that's such a bad pass. Pereira still got it though. Oh my God, the AI in this game sucks. Nah, you're actually kidding me. Oh my God, what a save, Leno. The AI just tried to screw that for Fulham in the 122nd minute. I'm calling scripting, lads. I'm calling scripting. Trossard, ball in. Jesus, it's going to get cleared. And we are off to a penalty shootout. Here we go, lads. Jorginho first up for Arsenal. The hot step. He's such a good penalty taker. Oh God, Jimenez. I'm not hopeful. Jimenez stutters and Jimenez tucks it bottom right corner. Jesus versus Leno and he dinks it down the middle, you cheeky bugger. Willian against his former side. Willian sends Raya the wrong way. Who is going to be the first man to blink? Trossard is going to be the first man to blink. Can Bobby Decordova-Reid put Fulham into the lead? Yes, he does. Advantage Fulham. Declan Rice sends Leno the wrong way, but Fulham just have to keep on scoring. Iwobi against his former side. Raya saves. Are you kidding me? It is basically sudden death now. Erdegaard sends Leno the wrong way. And Fulham, João Palhinha, our best player, now needs to score this penalty, which he does. Reece Nielsen. Who's it going to be? Reece Nielsen sends Leno the wrong way. Harrison Reed, the defensive midfielder. That is a shocking penalty, but Raya is glued to the spot. Zinchenko is going to score his penalty. Mithy Castagna, he's got no stamina left in his tank. He's going to miss. I was confident he was going to miss. Nobody wants to win this game. The centre-back, Gabriel, saved Leno. And now if Kenny Tete scores, Fulham are going to win on penalties. Kenny Tete sends Raya the wrong way. And Fulham are still alive. Arsenal have been imperialized. That is huge, lads. Erdegaard is going to be heading to Fulham, along with all those 64 rated players that they got from Wimbledon. I'm shocked to say this, lads, but Fulham are moving on. I thought we were done for. I'm already anticipating all of the comments saying ring. But fellas, if you are enjoying this video and you aren't already subscribed, make sure you go ahead and scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. We are on the long grind towards 1 million subscribers. So if you enjoy the content, why not help us out and get Doncaster. Doncaster will be heading north a little west, which means Doncaster have a matchup here with Leeds United. If my memory serves me correctly, I feel like Leeds United went on a pretty big run last year. They've got Joel Pirot, who transferred from Swansea, but let's see if they can get a win here against League 2 side Doncaster. whether Doncaster can get a massive scalp. Not even close to a massive scalp. Pirro and Jorginho, oh my god, I cannot talk English right now, but Jorginho Ruta, they're both going to score brace. Leeds definitely need this firepower, but Ironside is heading to Ellen Road. The Canaries are up. Norwich are heading southwest. Means they narrowly avoid a matchup with Stevenage, and instead we have an all-championship affair here with Ipswich. Ipswich have been on an absolute heater in real life this season. Let's see if that form can transfer over. Here we go. 2 Australians in the side in Massimo Luongo and Cameron Burgess. Let's see how it goes. It is not going to carry over. It is Norwich getting the win. Bit of a haul here for Norwich City. They're going to get 3 players to their side in Axel Twansby, Connor Chaplin, and more. The bright green of Norwich as well just makes them stand out so much on the map here. They're going to get a real visual advantage here as they pick up more land. The oldest club in English football, Notts County. Notts County heads southeast. They're going after a big dog, former Premier League champions Leicester City. This would be quite the moment if Leicester City go down to Notts County. They're flying in the championship. Can they fly in this series? They do. It's a narrow win. I mean, they dominated in the stats department, but a 2-1 win for Leicester City as they imperialize Notts County. Something tells me McGoldrick's not going to be getting much game time at Leicester City, but we're going to send him there regardless. So Leicester City begin a potential trip north, a potential rise north. Our first trip to Merseyside. We're off to Liverpool. It's Everton. Everton are going to be heading north a touch to the west, which is going to see them facing Tranmere. Premier League versus League 2. We love these type of matchups. We've already seen one of them work out. Are we going to have another massive scalping? No, we are not. Dominic Calvert-Lewin ensures Everton's survival. Not getting much for it though, just a 64 rated right back. And one of the tiniest plots of land in the entire video. Hull City for the first time. Hull City heading west. An all-championship affair. Hull City versus Middlesbrough. I'm intrigued with this game, lads. This could be a really good one. 2 teams that have really decent sides here. We're at the Riverside Stadium in Middlesbrough for the first game, and we're going to be going to a second. It is a 2-all draw. Please don't give us another 4-leg game. I don't want that, but here we go. Hull City. Fabio Carvalho. I forgot that he joined them on loan from Liverpool, but here we go. It is a 3-1 win for Hull. There you go. A 3-1 win for Hull City. They imperialize Middlesbrough. And Michael Carrick's men are going to lose Thomas and Denahan, 2 defenders. The losers of last year's championship playoff final, it's Coventry. Coventry head about as west as you can go, which means we're off to the Midlands for the first time, and Coventry are attacking Aston Villa. Good luck, lads. Unai Emery's men have been on an absolute tear this season, still in contention for the Champions League, but will they fall in the Imperialism series to Coventry City? Big game, not even close to falling to them. 4-0. That is a demolition. Competition for Matty Cash, potentially. Van Ewijk off to Villa. And Villa snap up the first bit of land here in the Midlands. Norwich are up again. So Norwich are going to be heading southwest. They narrowly miss Colchester, and it is the battle of 2 teams that have wins next to their name. It's Norwich attacking Stevenage. Stevenage definitely have more to gain out of this matchup. They've added Clark Harris and Bennett to their side, but they could get some quality from Norwich City. Norwich trying to avoid imperialization, but for both teams, they're really just playing for another spin on the wheel. Aren't we all? Isn't that life? We're just all trying to get another spin on the wheel. I got way too deep there. But who is going to survive? It is going to be Norwich. Chaplin, their new pickup, is going to help them imperialize Stevenage. Not sure if any of these guys are going to help Norwich, but it is going to be Clark Harris, Pierre Gianni, and Bennett all heading across to Carrow Road. That damn bright green is getting even more attention now in England. Off to the Midlands again, Birmingham City. They're going to be heading north, a little east. A little bit of east almost got them an upgrade, but it wasn't enough east. Instead, they have Stoke City. We're at the Britannia, or the Bet365, whatever they used to call it. We're here regardless. Stoke versus Birmingham. An all-championship affair. 2 famous clubs in English football. Who is going to survive? We'll have to go to a second leg to find out. Second leg in Birmingham. Come on, lads. Match day, Birmingham, Bielik of all players, the Polish defensive midfielder, is going to help Birmingham City survive another day. Stoke City, after a first-minute red card, have been imperialized. Little addition in between the sticks here for Birmingham. They get Iverson. More importantly, though, they get to head further north, get more land outside of Birmingham, and get themselves a little further away from Wolves and Aston Villa. Shrewsbury, are they going to make more of a push into Wales? They're going to go, south, directly south. It's not more of a push into Wales, but it is another upgrade. Shrewsbury playing this very well, which now means that both Morossi and Dunkley go up again, hitting 71. Crystal Palace, they're going directly east. So they're going to be trying to escape London. They're going to be trying to imperialize Gillingham. Huge opportunity here for Gillingham, because not only will they get Crystal Palace's best player, but they'll also double up and get themselves the Millwall players if they do hang on and get the win here. But that is a big if. Gillingham defending home court. Palace trying to get their second win, which they do not do at the moment. It is a 2-2 draw. Is Jonathan Williams, is that the same Williams who used to play for Crystal Palace, or am I just making that up? Regardless, though, we are back at Selhurst Park here for the second leg. Palace, can they get the win here at home? They do not. It is off to a third leg. Fair bloody play to Gillingham. They are hanging on in there. Third leg, back in Gillingham. We're off to a fourth. Oh my God. Gillingham, the little boat that could. Can they get it done in a fourth leg here? They do not. Oh, fair play to them, though. They hung in there with all they had, but Crystal Palace do win in the end. Crystal Palace with their second win, but again, not much to show for it. 268 rated pickups. Besides what is now a decent amount of land, to be fair. It's time for the Black Cats. It is Sunderland. Are we going to have a Tyne-Weir derby? Please. I don't think we are. Nah, Sunderland, it's probably beneficial for Sunderland, but they are going to get themselves an upgrade here, which now means that unless Newcastle United, like if Newcastle United get drawn, unless they get the tiniest little fraction to get this upgrade, we are going to have a Tyne-Weir derby. But for when that day comes, they're going to be stronger for it. Clark up to a 76. Our first look at Fleetwood as they are drawn. Fleetwood heading southeast. Good luck, fellas. Fleetwood playing Burnley. Can Fleetwood do a Grimsby and knock off Premier League opposition? The difference, though, Fleetwood are a third division side, so they're one division higher than Grimsby. But here we go. Burnley, Turf Moor. Can we get another massive result? Oh, Lonigan. Don't tell me that's Andy Lonigan, the goalkeeper. All right, it doesn't look like it. I can see under where my screen's covering it, but Lonigan looks like a striker. Regardless, though, it is a 1-1 draw. We're off to a second leg. A lot of these lower league teams holding on and doing themselves quite proud against the Premier League big dogs. Can they get the win in the second leg? No, they do not. True colours exposed. Burnley get the win. Burnley bagging themselves 4 players for their troubles, though. Too bad they're not going to be able to use any. It's Rich Lee's favourite side. It's Oxford United. They're going to be going east, a little south. That little south has changed their fate, though. Instead of versing Wickham, they're versing Watford. Watford looking for their second win of the series, taking on Oxford United at Vicarage Road. The scoreline is off to, we've had a lot of draws lately. Oxford without their striker Harris for the second leg. Is it going to affect them? It is not! Oxford United, fair bloody play. This Goodwin fella bags him a goal, and Oxford United successfully punching up a division and imperializing Watford. Nice little addition here to Oxford's backline, getting the Dutch defender Wesley Hout, and they're going to get the strikers Harrison and Bate, who are from Cambridge. That Oxford United get their campaign off to a very strong start. They're flying in the third division in real life. Bolton are up. Where are you heading, though, Bolton? Bolton are going to be going southeast. That basically puts a diagonal line through them, and instead of versing Man City or a Salford or a Stockport, they're versing Wigan. A vintage Barclays matchup right here. Bolton versus Wigan would have drawn numbers back in the day, but now they're both League One sides. But Bolton, Jesus Christ, they have absolutely put the hammer down. Bolton won 4-0 after getting a red card in the 5th minute. That is ridiculous. Bolton, Fair enough. So that is going to see just one player transferring. It is going to be Kerr, a club that I have a little bit of a soft spot for. It's Leyton Orient. Leyton Orient will be heading south, which means they have the opportunity to stop Crystal Palace here and get a huge result. The reason why I like the fact that we're transferring all the players across, like Crystal Palace have had 2 wins and have got players that don't even get a sniff towards their bench. But if Leyton Orient win this game, those players that Palace picked up will more than likely all go straight into their squad. So a lot to gain here for Crystal, a lot to gain rather for Leyton Orient. It's the Eagles versus the Dragons, and it is only a 1-0 win for Palace, but it is a win nonetheless. And again, for Crystal Palace, they pick up 2 players who they do not need. Another opportunity for Birmingham City. Selfishly, I'm hoping they get to face Villa because that would be a great matchup. They might. They're going southwest, but they need to go directly south. Instead, they're going to get Wolves, another Premier League opponent. Birmingham have got themselves an upgraded goalkeeper in Iverson from Stoke, but will it be enough for them to get past Wolves here at the Molineux? They're in such great form in real life, Wolves. Let's see how this goes. It is going to a second leg. Second leg in Birmingham. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Will Bielik. Oh my, I was about to say, will Bielik be the hero again? I swear in these second legs, so many teams are getting blown out. Birmingham had the 1-0 lead, and then Wolves scored 5 unanswered. So Iverson and Pike Sung-ho are going to the Molineux. And Birmingham, you're out of here. We've seen Bristol City. Now it's time for Rovers. They are going to be going west, a little north. We have a little South Coast battle here. Bristol trying to imperialize Exeter. 3rd Division versus 3rd Division. Who is going to keep their campaign alive? First game, Exeter, the home side, and we're going to a second one. Cole equalizes in the 87th. Return leg, Court Lane. Here we go. Second leg. Is it going to be another draw? Yes, it is. I feel like I can predict when a draw is going to happen. If I could do that in real life, I would be a very rich man thanks to sports betting. Not much to separate these teams to this point. Third leg. Here we go. And it is Exeter now stepping up and getting it done. They are going to imperialize Bristol. We're still relatively early in this whole process, but both Bristol teams are now both out. James Wilson is still alive, though. He is off to Sheffield United, back to the Premier League club. Sheffield United heading north. It's not northeast enough to be playing Rotherham. Instead, they're going to fit through this gap, and they have Hull City. This is actually a huge opportunity for Hull. They're at home. They've had some additions to their defense, and both these teams, whilst they're both probably at different ends of the spectrum, are both 3.5 stars. This could be a great opportunity to Hull to get some upgrades. Will they do it though? They take on Sheffield, and we're going to go to a second leg. At Bramall Lane, trying to figure out who moves on between these two sides. Sheffield United, Hull City, second leg. Brereton Diaz could have won it for Sheffield United, but instead we're off to a third leg. Will it be third time's the charm? Hull, Sheffield, 4th leg. We're off to a 4th leg. I told you these guys were even. I told you it was going to be close. 4th leg. We're off to a 5th leg. Oh, this video is going to be 7 hours long thanks to these guys. 5th leg. Is it 5th time the charm? 5th leg. And it is finally a winner. Sheffield United, hang on. But they didn't make it easy. In the end, they are still alive and kicking Sheffield United. They're going to get Zarui, Fabio Carvalho, Thomas, and Lenahan. That's a nice little picker. The Blades go from not having much land in England, though, to a decent... Whoa, that's more than they need. There we go. That's the appropriate amount of land. Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney. Pipe up, lads. It's time to say welcome to Wrexham. League 2 Wrexham. I think they're going to be heading further into Wales. Yep, we weren't wrong. They're going to be getting themselves an upgrade. Wrexham claiming some territory. Who else but Paul Mullen getting the upgrade? 68 up to 7. Staying in the 4th division, Harrogate Town. And they are going to be going northwest. Oh, they're coming for the champs. They are coming for the champs. Harrogate Town attacking Barrow. The reigning champions Barrow already stood off one team. They've already taken down Carlisle. Now they're back on an even playing field, taking on fellow League 2 side Harrogate Town. Will they keep their back-to-back dreams alive? Yes, they will. A 3-1 win for Barrow. They have 2 wins. And they're going to be getting themselves 2 additions to the defense. McDonald and Gibson both heading over. And they've still got a long way to go if they want to go back to back. But momentum is growing towards a 2-peat. Again. Sorry, I was just having a glass of water. Barrow are drawn. Barrow head directly south, which means they have they've got Burnley. It might be over, lads. It might be over. It might all come crashing down here for Barrow. They got to travel to Turf Moor and take down Burnley. Barrow, can they keep their undefeated streak of all time up? Can the back-to-back dream still be alive? No, it is not. It hurts the soul a little bit, but Barrow have been imperialized. After an incredible 2-year run, they fall at the hands of Burnley, and that means this year we will have a new champion. Barrow will forever hold a place in the heart of this JarradHD channel, but for now, we say goodbye. We say thank you and goodbye. Barrow have been imperialized, and Burnley, they have their second win. Okay, first time, Manchester United. The Red Devils are heading north a little west, and that means it is going to be Man United versus Blackburn. In the 90s, this would have been a mouth-watering fixture. Right now, though, it looks like it's just a pain in the butt for Man United. Not much they can gain, but it could ruin their whole campaign. Blackburn versus Man United. Will we have a big upset? Garnacho saves Man United's ass. Leg 2 at Old Trafford. Second leg at Old Trafford here. Who's going to keep the run alive? Man United or Blackburn? It is going to be Højlund. Man United needed a miracle, and Sean Mills delivered. Højlund with a brace. Like I said though, not much for Man United to gain from this one. But United are off the mark regardless. They almost had to face Oxford before, but Wickham are up. Are they going to get that match? Is it going to be destiny if they face Oxford? I don't think so. No, they are, because if they went straight, they would have had Luton. But this little section up here means Oxford and Wickham have a matchup. Oxford would have to be riding on a high after that big time result against Watford. Hote joins their defense, Bate and Harrison in there as well. Let's see if they can keep the good times rolling against Wickham. No, they can't. Wickham, they have just come in with a big result there, 2-0 on the road. All of these League One sides just trading punches left, right and centre. Hote, Brannigan, Harrison, and Bate all heading to Wickham. Wickham off the mark in fantastic fashion. And as we are now down to 69 teams, and I am an absolute child, I thought I'd give you a little update on how the overall map is looking. A few teams, I would say Burnley coming out of like tiny little sections and occupying a lot of land. Wolves are up again. Coming off a big win against Birmingham, they are going to be heading west a little southwest, and that means they are going to be traveling to West Brom. I mean, that's a heated matchup right now after their FA Cup game a few weeks ago. Big Midlands bragging rights on the line here between West Bromwich Albion and Wolverhampton. Who's gonna get the last laugh in this Imperialism series? It is going to be the South Korean striker, Hwang Hee-chan, getting a brace and getting the win. Wolves are gonna add Wallace to their side. Not the biggest addition in the world, but that's a big win mentally there. West Brom, the latest one and done in this video. Big up Pieface. It's his favorite side, Plymouth Argyle. They are gonna be heading north. So, not only are they gonna be versing Exeter, but the winner of this game will get themselves this area upgraded, as they'll have a win to their name and nobody else will be able to get this area. So winner gets players and a +2 overall. Big opportunity here for Exeter. They did pick up Wilson, of course, following that Bristol Rovers win. They could get another big player from a championship side and a +2 upgrade. These games make teams lift just that little bit extra. Here we go. It is Exeter. Fair play to Exeter. They're going to get another win. So they are going to pick up the defensive midfielder Forshaw. That is a huge addition, 72 rated. So they pick up this land, and now they're going to get a +2 upgrade, which goes to their left wing back. And I think the goal scoring, the winner of that game, Mitchell, he goes up to a 69. Also, just for a clarification for the guys that haven't seen these videos before, you might be thinking, doesn't Forshaw get the upgrade? It's only the default, like players that started on that team that can get an upgrade. I'm going to get myself a glass of water, but I'm going to let the wheels spin while I'm out. I'm going to put in a prediction. I'm going to say that it is going to be Walsall. Walsall's my prediction. Who is it? Oh, it's Norwich. Norwich are up. And they're going to be going southwest, which is going to see them almost feed through the alley against Wickham, but instead they're going to clip this little section here against Colchester. Definitely a banana peel game here for for Norwich. They're making decent momentum, building decent foundations in this video, but they take on League 2 side, Colchester United. Here we go. Oh, it's almost a massive upset, but Norwich's run continues. They're going to add a 65 rated right back to their squad and gain even more of the East Coast here of England. Oh, didn't I just predict Walsall? I was only one off. I was one spin off. Walsall are going to be going southeast. Oh, I'm sorry, Walsall. I'm sorry. It wasn't looking too promising for you regardless, but you've got Aston Villa. Come on, Walsall. Deliver an upset. You've done it in the Imperialism series before. Walsall from League 2, 1 star, taking on 4.5 star, almost Champions League side Aston Villa. What's it going to be? Yeah, no hope. No hope at all there. 3-0, demolition, Walsall's done. Aston Villa getting 2 defenders added to their squad, but something tells me these guys aren't going to beat out Pau Torres and co. Tottenham are up once again. Been a minute since we've seen Tottenham. They got a big result against West Ham last time, but now they're going southeast. They're versing Norwich. Okay, they push through, almost get the top of Chelsea, almost get the bottom of Charlton, but they push through and get this area, the bottom section of Norwich. Norwich have certainly been building, but have they done enough to take down Tottenham? Tottenham adding Paqueta after that West Ham win. Who's it going to be? At Carrow Road. That's the biggest win so far. That is the biggest win so far. Tottenham have destroyed Norwich. Norwich's run is over. Tottenham not getting anybody insane from this, but they are still getting some decent players for the reserves. The biggest win though for Tottenham is just how much land they get out of that result. Gives them an opportunity as well to get out of busy London and head further north. Bolton are up again. Can they match the result they had against Wigan? Bolton heading east, a little south. Oh, they've got Man City. Bolton are versing Manchester City. Please, Bolton. Please, Bolton. Come on. This would actually be such a laugh if Bolton can go into the Etihad and imperialize Manchester City. Give us a laugh. Make me the funniest man on earth. Come on, Bolton. Oh, it's a 2-1 result. I mean, the scoreline makes it look like closer than it was. Man City seemed to have dominated. Oh, Bolton, that would have been hilarious. I'm sure Man City are stoked. I mean, these are decent upgrades for most like lower teams, but for Man City, Santos, Baxter, and Kerr aren't even going to make the reserve. Man City with their first win of the video, though, are they going to be the champions this? They would have to be one of the favorites, surely. Although after last year, I am putting nobody down as a favorite. Tottenham, you're up again. Are they going to be able to defend what they've built? Tottenham are going west a little north. So that means that little bit of north means they have Northampton. A huge slip-up opportunity. Northampton of League 1 versus Tottenham of the Premier League. A few wins under their belt. Will it be enough? Oh, Northampton are here to play. Northampton are not messing about, lads. Second leg. Back in North London. Scoreline. Oh, Richarlison wins it for Tottenham. I mean, I'm not biased against... I just always like the underdogs in this video. Richarlison, though, keeping Tottenham's run alive. That was nowhere near as convincing, though, as the Norwich game. Hoskins is going to Tottenham, and Tottenham quickly, they may have the most land in England. We are heading to Wales for the first time in a minute. Newport County are heading southwest. And they're going to get one of the upgrades here in Wales, but they now share a border with Cardiff City as they get this region. Their striker Bogle is going to get the upgrade from a 64 to a 66. With a lot of clubs, you kind of don't want to get drawn because it's an opportunity to get eliminated. But if you're one of these Welsh clubs, you are welcoming getting drawn because more than likely, especially for Swansea, it's going to mean an upgrade. Get your finest suit ready, lads. We're off to the races. We're off to Cheltenham. Cheltenham will be heading directly west, which is going to see a matchup with Forest Green. Both these teams trying to avoid to be the latest one and dones. Forest Green defending home turf against Cheltenham, and we're going to a second leg. Circum could have won it though for Cheltenham. In my gut, I'm not feeling another draw. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling we get a winner here. I'm feeling it. Oh, I feel nothing but pain. Leg number 3. I'm feeling a draw this time. Reverse psychology, I told you, lads. Cheltenham, though, they get the dub. And they're going to get this 65 rated defender Darbo for their troubles. And excitingly for Cheltenham, they now share an entry to get into Wales. We really are operating in the Welsh part of the world lately. Cardiff City are up. Cardiff City will be going northeast, which means, yeah, they're going to just glance the top here. They've got Newport County. Newport, of course, with the upgraded 66 rated Bogle. Will that be enough for them to get through and imperialize Cardiff? Big one coming up, and it is not enough. Grant and Tanner get the goal for Cardiff City, and the upgraded Bogle will be heading across to Cardiff. That's why I'm stressing these Welsh clubs need to get as many upgrades as possible. They only got one Newport, wasn't enough to help them out. Sutton United for the first time. Sutton will be going west, a little south. Or if they went a little more south, they would have got themselves an upgrade, but instead, they're going to be heading to Loftus Road, trying to imperialize QPR. If we're going on real life performance, Sutton United are the worst team in this entire tournament. At the time of recording, they sit dead last in League 2. But if they could upset QPR here at Loftus Road, that would be hilarious. That would be, oh my God. I'm not laughing. QPR get the win. But at least they're not going to get anybody really too good for it. They're going to get themselves Smith and Patrick, along with the tiniest slither of land in London. Heading back to the middle of the country after spending a lot in the south and in Wales, Derby County. Where will the Rams be going? The Rams will be going northwest. The Rams will be going to the slaughterhouse. They are traveling to Manchester City. Bolton couldn't get it done against Man City. Can another League One side get it done? Traveling to the Etihad. Man City versus Derby County. They could have won it. Collins, you could have won it. Oh my God. We're off to a second leg, but Collins could have ended City's run. Derby versus Man City. Come on. Second time. Please, 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 please. No. Oh my God. They could have done it. They had the opportunity. But Man City have imperialized the Derby County. And that will see Cashin heading to the Etihad. Back down south we go though. Southampton are up for the second time. And the Saints will be going southeast. Which means we have one of the bigger rivalries on the south coast. Southampton are attacking Portsmouth. Portsmouth currently top of League One in real life at the time of recording. Can that transfer over into this video? Southampton trying to take them down. We're here at Fratton Park and Southampton are going to be successful. That's a second win for Southampton, but again, it's a player they don't necessarily need in their side. Looking mighty red here on the south coast. Been a while since we've gone back up north. Livingston have been drawn and Livingston will be going southwest. All right, I see you, Livingston. They are attacking Celtic with their upgraded McGregor in there for the first time. We get to see how that's going to go for them. We're at Celtic Park. Can Livingston get a massive upset here in Scottish football? No, they cannot. It is Kyogo with a brace. Celtic are about to clean up here in terms of players they pick up, but none of them are going to even make the bench. Regardless, I'm sure Celtic are pretty happy to get off the mark. Cardiff City, never saw them at the start. Now we're seeing them too off. Cardiff will be going north, a little east. They're in a really good position where they were going to get an upgrade regardless. It just happens to be that this is the area they get upgraded to. Cardiff have hit the jackpot, lads. Not only do they have a lot of upgrades around them, they've got two eligible players, Aaron Ramsey going up to a 76, alongside their defensive midfielder, Siopis? I was wondering when we were going to see Liverpool. Liverpool have been drawn for the first time. Merseyside derby, Merseyside derby, Merseyside derby, please. No! They're going to miss the Merseyside derby by a bee's dick and instead get Crew Alexandra. However, this now means we have a massive opportunity at an upset, at a banana peel. Can Crew imperialize Liverpool? I'm pretty sure it's happened before, but is it going to happen again? No, it is not. It is an absolute smashing there. Salah Diaz and Darwin Nunez are going to get Liverpool the win, and they're off the mark. Once again, though, it is nice to see the big dogs not really getting any massive players. I would say the biggest transfer that's happened so far is Ødegaard to Fulham. That does give Liverpool a lot more land, though, but they now share a border, more of a border with Man United and a fresh border with Man City. They're a club on the brink of extinction and bankruptcy in real life, but can this give them a fresh start? Reading are up for Imperialism. Reading will be heading north a little west, which means they have a big opportunity out of the gates to get a decent scalp as they attack Wickham. Wickham's team is coming together decently. That win against Oxford United was the start they really needed. Can they keep it moving against the Royals? Wickham versus Reading, and Wickham do keep it going. They compound the misery that Reading is facing as they are Imperial. Wickham get a huge pickup here as well to their midfield. Wing is going to be the man joining them. If they can manage to weasel their way into this upgrade next time out as well, they could be setting themselves up for a nice run. Back up to Scotland, it is time to check in and see if your mother's well. Motherwell are heading directly west. Or is this going to be Rangers? No, it's going to be the top of Celtic. All right, here we go. Big one here, lads. Motherwell v Celtic. Can Celtic keep it moving? McGregor, the 81 midfielder. Here we go. Off to a second leg as Bear rescues Motherwell. Second leg here, you look at this lineup and you think that it has to be a demolition job from Motherwell. Surely Motherwell. That is, how has Celtic not beat them at home? And now we're off to a third leg. I'm really surprised Celtic haven't pounded Motherwell into the earth. Or maybe I'm just being too, holding too high expectations for Celtic. Regardless, third leg, and it is another draw. What is going on? They're dominating. 3 draws in a row. Can Celtic finally get the win they are expected to? Or can Motherwell get the massive upset? Fourth leg, Celtic win it in the 88th minute. 4 legs, and Celtic just hang on. Again, all that work, and Celtic are going to get a bunch of players they don't even need. Celtic have collected 8 players across 2 games, and the highest rated is 66. Been a while since we've seen them, but it's time for Sunderland again. Sunderland will be going northwest, which is going to see them getting an upgrade. Narrowly missing out on a matchup with Burnley, and they now control more of the north. And that now gives Jack Clark another upgrade from a 74 to a 76 to a 78. When will we see Sunderland cross over into Scottish football? Is that going to happen? Back to Wales we go though. Wrexham's up. Are they going to get another upgrade to Super Paul Mullen? I think that means they will. Yeah, Paul Mullen, another upgrade for him. The upgrades are coming in fast. Now he's up to a 72. Also, just to clear up potentially any confusion, they do not get this upgrade here because they haven't won a game. The first team that had the first win of the entire series is back, Huddersfield. They will be going south. That little slight bit to the west means they have Man City. Oh God. Somebody's got to beat them at one point, lads. Why can't it be Huddersfield? Come on, Huddersfield. Do us all a solid. Come on, Huddersfield. No, it's another win for Man City. Again, though, only beating mediocre or lower tier teams. Once they start beating Man United and Liverpool, then we're in trouble. It's going to be the centre-back Hillick and then the guys that Cook and Holiday, that's who it is, Cook and Halliday that he got from Bradford. Man City are starting to wind through the middle of England though like a slippery snake. Off to West London, it's QPR. QPR are going to be going northwest, which is going to see an all West London affair as they take on Brentford. If you saw the 700 team international global imperialism we did a couple of months ago back in November, you'd know how good Brentford can be in this game. Let's see if that carries over here to the English, the UK version of it all. Brentford and QPR. Brentford get the win. A little bit of a haul here for Brentford. Ilias Chair, Reggie Cannon, Asmir Begovic all joining along with, where are they? Here they are, the big dogs, the game changers, Smith and Patrick. Next up, we're heading back north of the border, St. Mirren. St. Mirren head east, a little north. That little bit of north, though, isn't going to be enough to get them a matchup with Rangers. I think they're literally going to touch this bottom side here, and St. Mirren are going to get an upgrade. So their captain and centre midfielder O'Hara enters the 70s. Saddle up, we're off to Cheltenham again. Cheltenham will be going northeast. Sorry, I got a little scratchy back, but northeast, which means Cheltenham are getting themselves an upgrade. Nice one, lads. Upgrade bloody central over here lately. 66 rated Southwood up to a 68. Oh my God, it's going to be another upgrade again, isn't it? Cardiff City head west, a little north. Yep, it is another upgrade for them. They get this area. So both Ramsey and Siopis go up again, this time to 70. Oh, they're going to get again. Cardiff City, this is what I was saying. They want to get the wheel continuously because they're getting some real help now in their midfield. They're going directly north. They're going to get another upgrade, but if they go north again, they'll have a matchup with Shrewsbury. Regardless, though, it's going to get their players up to an 80. Back to Scotland. up to Hearts. Hearts are going to go directly west. Means we finally have a matchup again. I thought we were going to get some more upgrades, but it is going to be an Edinburgh clash here. Hearts attacking. They're attacking Hibs. Hearts and Hibs. A whole lot of Aussies between these two sides. Of course, Hearts do have the upgraded Shanklin there. 77 rated. Is he going to play a role? Let's find out. Big game, and it is going to be a win. The former Western Sydney Wanderer, Nieuwenhof, is going to get a goal there, and it is Hearts claiming Edinburgh. Nice little upgrade here as well. Ellie Yuan is going to be joining Hearts. I thought it was going to be the Aussie and friend of the channel, Marty Boyle, but it's not to be. Quickly running out of Scottish teams, though. They are evaporating. I've been hitting the shuffle button. I can't get away from these lot. They're going to be going northwest. That's going to be another upgrade, isn't it? Ah, it is. And because they take this area here, wrong color, they take this area, they also get this area because they've had the win over Newport County. So that's a +4 upgrade. So that now means Ramsey and Siopis are both 84 rated. Or Cardiff City are putting together a decent side. Burnley are going southeast. Oh, please. They've got Man City. Burnley, do what you know best. Shithouse a result against a big team. Please. Anybody's going to do it, it's got to be Burnley. Got Man City. Come on, Burnley. Please, Burnley. Oh, my God. Burnley, you were the chosen one. Once again, I would love to stress the fact that Man City really are not getting anybody insane. And that's more than fine with me. But they just continue. Like, look how much land they're going to have now. It is setting things up nicely, though. If Man United get drawn, there is a huge chance we have a Manchester derby. Oh, no. Fulham are up again. We've avoided the spotlight for a while, but I guess we need to get back into it. I'm feeling a little better, though, after we beat Arsenal. We're going to be going east, a little south. Well, the south, a little bit of south, has meant we're versing Chelsea instead of Tottenham. Right, a West London derby here. Ødegaard in for Fulham. Chelsea, though, have a star-studded side, despite how bad they've been in real life. At the bridge, who's it going to be? Oh, Sterling rescues Chelsea in the 89th minute. Really? Back at the cottage. Second. No, I didn't mean to press play. Accidentally hit play. We're going to hit sim to end here, and it's a 0-0 draw anyways. Has that bugged out? 0 shots from both sides. That's either bugged out or that's the most boring game in football history. Leg number 3 in this West London derby. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Chelsea. Sterling and Nkunku. Fulham's run is over. My own club has been imperialized from one of our biggest rivals. After all the chaos and all we put in for the Arsenal game, we go and lose the bloody Chelsea, of course. Big boost here for Chelsea. They're going to get Ødegaard and João Palhinha. Bye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Oh, no. It's Cardiff City again. What have you guys done? Have you put a magnet into this bloody wheel? Don't tell me they're going to sneak through and get another upgrade. No, they're not. They're just going to miss out by the skin of their teeth from this area. Cardiff City have a matchup with Shrewsbury Town. The winner of this game will claim this corner here in Wales. Battle of the upgrades, ladies and gentlemen. Dunkley and Morosi, both 71 for Shrewsbury. And then, of course, we have the 84 rated Stallions in the midfield for Cardiff City. Who's going to survive? Will their upgrades be enough? We're going to go to a second leg to find out the answer to that. Go second leg. You can see the upgrades for yourself in there. Cardiff at home now for the second leg, and they are going to get the win here. A straight red card in the 11th minute for Shrewsbury. Cardiff City hang on and are going to get a lot of land now. Not only that, they are going to get themselves Dunkley and Morosi as well. Cardiff are starting to go clear though here, lads. They've got themselves another territory in Wales, but they also now make the move into England. Everton, is this finally going to lead to the Merseyside derby? I already know that's a Merseyside derby. Confirmed. Everton attacking Liverpool in a Merseyside derby. Let's watch this one. Massive bragging rights on the line and some massive players as well. Early opportunity for Liverpool. Oh my God, they've just bottled it, and Darwin Núñez has picked the pocket of James Tarkowski and given Liverpool the lead. Oh, Liverpool's murdering them. Straight at Pickford. An opportunity here for Everton to equalise. Dominic Calvert-Lewin does just that. Oh, Nunez just done him for pace there. Curtis Jones leaves it for Salah. That is a really good football goal. Why did I say a football goal as opposed to what we play on the ice hockey? Szoboszlai hits the post. That could have been almost game over. Danjuma going to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin, what a save from Alisson. Beto, that's an opening for him. What a bad finish. Everton squandered some golden opportunities, and it's going to be Liverpool moving on here in the Imperialism series. And that is going to see Jordan Pickford jumping across to the red side of Merseyside. But the thing is, Liverpool don't even need him. Liverpool now absolutely control Merseyside. Rotherham. I don't think we've seen Rotherham all day. Rotherham are going to be going north though, which means they are going to have a matchup here with Sheffield United. We are back to the simulations though, and here to see if Sheffield United can keep their run going at Bramall Lane, or whether Rotherham can get a huge scalp in their first game. Championship side versus Premier League side. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Sheffield United. They continue their run. They pick up Victor Johansson, and Rotherham United are one and done. Now, here's a Welsh side we haven't seen. Nice to see you, Swansea. You're going north, a little east, basically northeast. Oh, shit. All right. Good to see you. They're going to be versing Cardiff. Almost an upgrade, but they're going to be versing Cardiff City. This is actually massive. A lot of upgrades on this Cardiff City team. Dunkley joining the starting 11 after that Shrewsbury win. Who's going to survive here in the clash of Welsh juggernauts? All championship affair, and Swansea City are going to end Cardiff City's campaign. That is huge. All of the upgrades have meant nothing now. They are out. And Swansea have just taken a massive step in this video. Ramsey, Siopis, Dunkley, Marossi, and we cannot forget Bogle as well, all heading to the Welsh capital. Wait, no, Cardiff is the capital. They're heading to Swansea regardless. Swansea are going to get all of this land in Wales, and they now enter England. Another club we haven't seen all video long, it's Barnsley. Barnsley are heading southeast. All right. They almost versed Man City, but they're going to be versing another club we haven't seen. It's Barnsley attacking Sheffield Wednesday. Somebody's about to be one and done here. Is it going to be the Owls or is it going to be Barnsley? Sheffield Wednesday defending home court against Barnsley, and they are out. The League One side are going to punch up and imperialize Sheffield Wednesday. That's actually a massive result. Tidy little acquisition here for Barnsley. They get Barry Bannan, a lot of experience. Staying in the lower leagues, Burton Albion. Burton Albion will be going northeast. Oh God, they're the latest team trying to take down Man City. Good luck, fellas. Please do us all a solid. EA, the people are getting worried. I speak for the people. I'm getting worried. We do not want Man City winning this video. Burton Albion, please cause the upset of a century. Burton Albion, oh, we're going to a second leg. So many draws from the lower sides against the Premier League side. Please, Burton. Please, Burton. Please, Burton. Oh, it's a third leg. Oh. Third time's the charm. Please, EA. Oh, please, EA gods. Oh, it's a fourth leg. What? How do we keep having 2-all draws? And I swear, Man City's always scoring the late equalizers. Fourth leg. Surely. Burton Albion. Please. Fuck off with the 2-alls. Fifth leg between Man City and Burton Albion. Please not another 2-all draw. Please a Burton Albion win. Oh, it's a 3-0. We went through all of that only for Burton Albion to lose. Oh, I thought we were about to get the upset of the year. But instead, Man City's run continues. No, not the full map. There we go. They take Burton Albion's territory. Fair play though, Burton. 4 draws in a row with Man City is pretty impressive. Welcome back to the fold, Grimsby Town. Let's see if you've still got it. Grimsby Town are heading northwest, which is going to see another game for Sheffield United. Grimsby Town attack. Grimsby Town have got a taste for Premier League clubs. They took down Nottingham Forest earlier. They have Sangare and Vlahodimus, the 2 highest rated players on the field, both play for Grimsby Town. Let's see if it's enough though. Away at Bramall Lane, Grimsby Town's run continues. Grimsby Town have just beaten Sheffield United. They have 2 Premier League scalps. Grimsby Town, oh My God, Grimsby have completely blown this open. Look at all the players they're about to pick up here. The 75 ratings have been so nice to them. And then Sheffield United have picked up so many half-decent players that essentially all of these guys are going to get into the starting lineup of Grimsby. This is huge. What a game changer for Grimsby. Oh my, if they get another couple of decent scalps here, they could be a serious threat in this competition. We're back with Tottenham. Tottenham will be going northwest, and this has worked brilliantly for them. They were so close to a matchup with Lincoln, but Tottenham are going to get themselves an upgrade. Tottenham won't be complaining with that. Heung-min Son up to an 89. We've gone from Tottenham to Mansfield Town. Let's see if another lower team can get a start. Mansfield Town will be going west. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Mansfield Town are attacking Man City. Man City feel vulnerable. They've come off 5 games with Burton Albion. Can Mansfield Town knock them over? Come on, make this the one. Make this the one. Please, Mansfield. 4th division versus top of Europe. Mansfield Town. Oh, Foden wins it for them in the 89th minute. Man City. Oh, one of these days someone has to do it. Mansfield, though, are not going to be that team. Man City actually aren't getting drawn at all. They've just got so much land through the middle here that everybody's attacking them. They now share more of a border, though, with Grimsby, which could be a really interesting matchup if it happens. Oh, it's Man United. Are we going to have a Manchester derby? If they go anywhere north or east, it's going to be a Manchester derby. They're going west, though. They don't want the smoke. Manchester United are going to be attacking Blackpool. Blackpool looking to get one half of Manchester out here. Can they get... They've got a pretty balanced team, to be fair, but is it going to be enough to step up against Man United? Here we go. It is not. Garnacho and Dalot are going to step up in the last half an hour and get Man United another win. Again, though, not getting much for it. 268 rated players in Ekpiteta and Jordan Rhodes. Good to see teams like Morecambe and Preston and Stockport really taking last year's results on board and trying to do a Barrow. Hiding in plain sight and hoping nobody challenges them until the final. Heading up to Scotland for a club we haven't seen yet. It is Dundee. Dundee will be going southwest. And it is west enough where they clip this bottom corner here and they're going to be versing St. John's. This match is a poo slinger of the highest order. But let's see who survives. Dunda into St. Johnson here after he came across after the last game. But who's it going to be? St. Johnson beat Ross County last time. Dundee FC with their first game. Who survives in Scotland? It is an absolute demolition job there from St. Johnson. Fair enough. St. Johnson are going to grab themselves 1,064 rated players here from Dundee. And with that, they officially have Aberdeen in a corner. If Aberdeen get drawn, they're going to be versing St. Johnson. Wickham are up again. Let's see if they've still got their magic touch. Wickham are going to be going northeast. Big test for them. They slide through the gap. A little further north, they would have had Luton, but they have Tottenham. Wickham have been trotting along, building nicely in this video so far, but things could go into ultra drive here. They need to step it up. The upgraded Heung-min Son, Lucas Paqueta in there as well. Is this going to be the end of Wickham's run, or can they get a huge upset here against Spurs? They do not. Heung-min Son steps up. Wickham, I admire the run they went on, but it just wasn't enough. Tottenham Imperialism. And now, quite similar to St. Johnson and Aberdeen, Tottenham have got Luton Town absolutely surrounded. Okay, Charlton, here we go. They probably could get Tottenham, to be fair. Charlton will be heading. I think that means they are going to have Tottenham. Yep, if they went south, they would have had Palace, but they go northeast, which means they have Tottenham. It's Charlton's first match of the series, and they could make an almighty splash. A lot of players they could pick up, which you don't even notice them in the Tottenham lineup besides Paqueta and upgraded Son, but they would revolutionize Charlton if they got them. Here we go. In North London, it ain't happening. I go on the big spiel only for Maddison and Richarlison to absolutely tear them up. That is another basically pointless feather to Tottenham's bow, but they keep on moving on. Here we go, lads. Liverpool. Big dogs are up. Liverpool, is that going to be Man City? It's northeast. No, it's going to be Stockport. I really wanted one of the big teams to go up against each other, but it is Stockport trying to imperialize Liverpool. Please. Stockport, it's their first matchup of the series. And again, I've said it a million times. What a way to announce themselves. Nobody's been able to get some like these huge scalpings yet. Can Stockport's kick it off here? They are not going to. I can't see teams like Liverpool and City losing this year. Last year, the big teams looked shaky. This year, they look rock solid, and I really hope I'm wrong. And again, I'm not showing you guys the transfer. I'm putting the players on the teams from Stockport, but I'm not showing you guys because they're basically pointless at this point. Liverpool keep getting wins, but like not even Jordan Henderson makes their. Sorry, not Jordan Henderson, Jordan Pickford. Ajax aren't in there. Been a minute since I gave you a look at the total map though, fellas. Here is how it's tracking along. Some teams really starting to put their mark. Still hopes for an underdog, but the big dogs are really stepping up this year. Back to Scotland we go. St. Johnstone are up again. They're either getting Aberdeen or an upgrade. What's it going to be? It's going to be an upgrade. St. Johnstone are going to take these islands here, which are all one territory according to my map. St. Johnstone's designated player, though, is the midfielder Carey. He goes up from a 68 to a 70. He needs to get a move on, though, if he's going to help St. Johnstone do anything in this. Lincoln City, they're in a pretty tough spot of the map from memory. Yeah, they have no easy options here. Either Grimsby, Man City, Leicester, or Tottenham. Good luck, lads. And they've probably got their best bet right here. They're going north. Means they're going after Grimsby. Grimsby are now a 3.5-star team. They're taking on the League One side, but this team is so good on paper compared to what they started with. They only have 2 players from their initial starting 11 still. Is their run going to continue? Grimsby versus Lincoln. Yes, it is. They leave it late, but their new pickup, Gustavo Harmer from Sheffield United, keeps Grimsby Towns, I guess we can call it a miracle run now, keeps their run alive. Grimsby desperately needed strikers and right backs, and they are going to get their striker prayers answered. Tyler Walker heading to Grimsby. Grimsby have now potentially opened themselves up to heading south. They could now be faced by Tottenham, Leicester. It's getting tougher and tougher, but they keep surviving. Heading back up north, Sunderland. Are they going to get a game, or are they just going to keep getting upgrades? Sunderland are heading west. Is that going to be City? It is! Sunderland are taking Man City on. This is huge. Finally, Man City are going to have an opponent that isn't just an absolute rollover, although they did take down Burnley. Can 78 rated Clark be a hero for Sunderland and for English and the United Kingdom's footballing dreams? Man City at home again. Sunderland facing them, and nobody's going to get it done. No, we may as well just crown Man City champions now. They get another convincing win, 3-0 over Sunderland, and we're going to have to send Clark to them. Man City, this is brutal, man. They're going to start moving up into Scotland soon. Sunderland's gone. Newcastle's completely surrounded as well now. Their hiding days are over. Morecambe have been found out. They're going north. They could only have faced Man United or Man City. They've chosen the Man City route. They've gone for glory. Come on, Morecambe. Come on, Morecambe. Please do it. You're in pretty troubling territory when you're asking Morecambe to get you a result against Manchester City. But alas, that is what we are doing. Morecambe, fucking hell, 4-1. Oh, it's 4-1. I was wrong. I knew I shouldn't have put my faith in Morecambe. Man City, fair play to them. They just keep getting challenged and challenged and challenged. They probably have the most games out of anybody in this video, and they keep getting the job done. But now there is not much land stopping Man United and Man City from facing. It's going to be Brighton. I was wondering when we were going to see Brighton. They've just been chilling down in the corner. They're going to be going north, the tiniest fraction west. It almost pushed them into upgrade territory, but Brighton are going to have, it's the big rivalry, Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace were busy in the early stages of this video, but we haven't seen them in a minute. What a statement this would be if they can get back into the winning ways and take down Brighton. Here we go at Selhurst Park. Mateta equalizes in the 88th minute, and we're now down to a second leg. Second leg at the Amex. Who's going to keep their dream alive? Big rivalry game, riots in the streets, and we're off to a third leg. The police cried at that. They have to put on more staff now. Back to Selhurst Park. Is it going to take a Mateta 88th minute equalizer this time? It is not. It is going to be Brighton getting the win here. They're off the mark. They take down Crystal Palace. Couple of big scalps here though for Brighton. They are going to get Eberechi Eze and Michael Olise from the original Crystal Palace side. And then, of course, the guys they picked up from their travels, Fleming, Cooper, the guys in the 60s, the guys that probably aren't worth even transferring, but we're going to keep doing it anyways. Brighton off the mark, though, and announcing themselves in a big way. All right, lads, Lucho's in for the next one. He wants to see who's coming up. Who do you think's going to win, Lucho? He's gonna pull St. Mirren. Interesting choice, mate. Oh, and he's not interested now. St. Mirren going north a little east, which is going to see them getting an upgrade, but they are now going to share land and a border with St. Johnstone and even more of a border with Rangers. O'Hara up to a 73. Off to Wales again, it is going to be Wrexham. Wrexham are going to be going southeast. Oh, this is massive. This is maybe one of the biggest games yet. Wrexham are attacking Swansea, but the winner of this game will get a 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 10 upgrade. Both teams have upgraded players. Swansea, though, have significantly more. Ramsey in there, Siopis, Dunkley, Morosi. Wrexham only have Paul Mullen, although Paul Mullen would enter this Swansea starting 11 if Swansea do win. Who's going to win, though? The final remaining Welsh team with a 10 upgrade and some serious talent on the line. It is going to be Swansea City. Despite getting a red card, Swansea are going to imperialize Wrexham. Paul Mullen is heading to Swansea, and they officially have a stacked midfield as Matty Grimes, goes up from a 73 to an 83. Swansea are about to paint this country grey. Look at all that land. Goodbye, Wrexham. Heading back to Scotland, though. Celtic off to Glasgow. Are we finally going to get the Old Firm derby we've been dreaming about? I don't think so. We are going to get a game, though, by the skin of our teeth. It is Kilmarnock here. Celtic just scraping this bottom section. Kilmarnock looking to defend home court here. Nobody insane on the line, or at least it looks that way. But this could be a huge banana peel here in Scotland for Celtic. Can they do it? Yes, they do. Celtic continue their run. And once again, they get somebody they don't even need. I think for Celtic's best interest, they should be trying to go as south as possible and get into England. Which, I mean, they're kind of doing with this move. They get one region away from Man City. Although I'm not sure if they want to be versing Man City at this point. Speaking of the devil, Man City have been drawn. This is the first time in a minute. And they're going to be going... Oh my God, is that going to be Manchester derby? It's going to be a Manchester derby, finally! It's a Manchester derby. Who can stop? Oh, who can top? Oh, I am losing my head right now. This is a massive game. The biggest of the video. You guys already know we had to watch this game. They don't get much bigger than this. Haaland laying that one off. Saved Onana. Cleared from Rafael Varane. Hoyland to Fernandez. A bit of space. Oh my God. What a save, Edison. I thought that was a goal for all money. Garnacho in there to Rasmus Hoyland. Hoyland with the angle and he goes near post. Hoyland. Long shot. Oh, he misses it to the right. Bernardo Silva beaming in on goal. Is this the moment for City? Bernardo Silva, terrible touch, hits it straight at Onana, but Bernardo Silva is going to get the follow-up there. City take the lead an hour into this. Oh my God, they're running into each other. Shaw puts that in. Anthony, Jesus, how did he get the header behind that? The power behind that header. Man United need a goal and they need it quick if they're going to do anything here. They get the header. Eriksson finds the equalizer in the 88th minute. We're all tied up here at Old Trafford. Oh my God. And with that, we are off to extra time. United in the box here. 113th minute. Marcus Rashford holds it back. Bruno, what a save. Oh my God. Nah, this game, Ruben Diaz has just scored an own goal. And that might have ruined Manchester City's Imperialism campaign. Oh, you've just been EA'd. Sorry, Man City. You've just been EA'd.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Wow. Man City's run has ended because Ruben Diaz thought he was Erling Haaland. That is unbelievable. If I lost like that, my controller would be through the wall right now. That is huge for Man United. They're going to pick up both Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland, along with Clark, Tresor, Helik, Cashin. Not they necessarily need them, but they're getting the big dogs. And Manchester City's reign of terror is officially over. But maybe Man United's is just beginning. Man City going is massive, lads. This game is all wide open again. Next up, Southampton. The Saints are going south a little east, which means for the first time, we're going to see Bournemouth. An all South Coast affair here. Southampton had a decent tournament, but they haven't got anybody insane. This would be a huge scalping for them. We're going to go to a second leg, though, to see if they can pull it off. Second leg at St. Mary's, Southampton versus Bournemouth. It is a 3-1 win for Bournemouth. Bournemouth not getting anybody too insane, but they are getting Kyle Walker-Peters, which isn't too bad. And of course, the players that were picked up, like Rob Dick. The numbers down south, though, getting a lot thinner. Southampton gone, Bournemouth off the mark. Luton Town, another Premier League club we haven't seen much of. And we don't even need to spin the wheel because Luton Town are surrounded by Tottenham. Luton Town with a massive opportunity to start their campaign here. Of course, the upgraded Heung-min Son captaining Tottenham. Can he make a big impact? We're in North London and it is going to happen. Luton Town have imperialized Tottenham. Brown in the 87th minute. Oh my God. Tottenham's wait for a first trophy will go on. They are not winning Imperialism. They had a valiant run. Some big scalps, but they are going to fall to the hands of Luton Town. Heung-min Son is a Luton Town player. So is Paqueta. Even some of the guys they got from Norwich are going to work out quite well. Luton Town had their backs against the wall, but now they have gained so much land here. Tottenham are gone. Does Luton Town now have the most land in England? I mean, it's between them, Swansea, St. Johnstone and United. I cannot believe that, lads. But next up, it looks like we're heading down south again. Crawley Town. Crawley Town going directly north, which is probably best case scenario. They are surrounded by Premier League clubs, but Crawley Town, their first move is an upgrade. Unfortunately for them, though, their highest rated player is their left wing back, Cerula, who now goes up to a 66. Here we go, lads. It's the big dogs, Grimsby Town. They are going to be going northwest. I was hoping it was going to be Manchester United, but that is not the case. It is going to be Leeds United. Grimsby Town on an all-time Cinderella run, but will their Cinderella run continue away at Ellen Road here, taking on Leeds United? We're going to go to a second leg. Second leg, 0-0 in the first leg. Grimsby back at home. Will the run continue? Second leg at home, and it does! Sangare and Vinny Souza are going to continue Grimsby's miraculous run. They've taken down Nottingham Forest. They've taken down Sheffield United. They've taken down Lincoln City. But now they add Leeds United to their resume. That is massive. And this is possibly the best case scenario for Grimsby because look how many players are the highest rated. They desperately needed a new right back, which they're going to get. They get Roberts, Somerville, James, and Pardew, Rodon, and Melier. That is huge. They're also going to get Joe Ironside, but I'm not sure they necessarily need him. They now share more of a border, though, with Manchester United as they imperialize Leeds United. Here we go off to Wales. It's time for Swansea. Swansea are going to be going northeast. I was hoping it was going to be Liverpool, but it's not east enough. They're going to get this upgrade here. Their midfield just gets even more stacked. Grimes up to an 85. Here we go, lads. The big dogs, Rangers. We're heading back to Scotland. Rangers are going southeast. We're having an Old Firm derby. It's going to be an Old Firm derby. Rangers attacking Celtic for Glasgow. There is no way we're not giving this one a watch. Even Lucho is interested in the Old Firm derby. Dessers in the box, saved by Joe Hart. O'Reilly, former Fulham man, blows it over the crossbar. Oh, good ball. Raskin's in the box, but that's a terrible finish. Daisen in the box, going to Rio Hatate. McGregor, Palomar, good save, Jack Butland. Oh, good ball there. Ridvan into Fabio Silva off the bench. He could have squared it back, but instead he goes for the near post. Is there one last opportunity here for Rangers? They need to score. Otherwise, this one's going to extra time. Fabio Silva. Oh my God! He scored that! I was getting ready to say that was absolutely terrible decision making, but it has sailed past Joe Hart, and Rangers are going to come to Celtic Park, win the Old Firm derby, and imperialize Celtic. I want to see this angle. He shoots that there. I mean, that's a great finish from that angle. We have seen some wild, weird goals in this series. But that was literally the last kick of the game. Yep, there it is. Referee blows the full-time whistle. Celtic are gone. And last year's runners-up Rangers are still alive. Celtic fans look away, but the upgraded captain McGregor is going to Rangers alongside the rest of the players that they picked up. What a move there. Celtic eliminated. Barnsley. where have you been? Barnsley are either facing United or Grimsby, and I believe that's going to be Grimsby. Yep, Barnsley trying to take down the Heroes. Grimsby. Quite funny to be at the point in the series now where this game, Grimsby, League 2 versus Barnsley, League 1, is now a potential banana peel game for Grimsby. Their team looks so much more balanced after that Leeds United win. Can they keep it going? They do it with absolute ease. Grimsby have imperialized Barnsley 3-0. And they get basically, I mean, Barry Bannan is a big name player, but he doesn't really bring much to their starting 11. Straight onto the bench, Barry Bannan heading to Grimsby. But now, again, that border between United and Grimsby just gets bigger and bigger. Heading back to London, though, Chelsea are a side that beat Fulham in the last game, now have Erdegaard and are going southeast, which means Chelsea are going to be attacking Brighton. I mean, Chelsea imperializing Brighton does seem like quite a natural progression given how the past few years for Chelsea's transfer market business has gone, but Brighton, fresh off their win against Crystal Palace, Eberechi Eze and Olise into the starting lineup. Let's see how that works for the Seagulls. It is gonna work splendidly. Brighton are going to imperialize Chelsea, and that means Erdegaard and Polinia both into the starting 11 for Chelsea. They mean nothing. They help nowhere near as much as they thought they would. Brighton imperialized Chelsea. They left their entrance into the tournament quite late, but Brighton are making a splash. They're going to add Martin Erdegaard, Christopher Nkunku, João Polinia, and they're going to pick up even more land here in London, defeating Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Maybe Brighton are a team to watch out for. Liverpool, oh my God, are we going to see a Liverpool versus Man United game? So for that to happen, Liverpool basically need to go anywhere that is east. Go east. Go east. Go east. They're going. Oh, I think that's going to be Salford. It is. That's literally going to pierce the gap here. If it went a little bit more east, it would have been United, but Liverpool are attacking Salford. Salford City, their first matchup in this UK imperialism video. Can they make a splash? This is a huge banana peel game for Liverpool. What's it going to be? Oh, Conor McAleny, former Everton player, equalizes for Salford, and we're off to a second leg at Anfield. Big ups Conor McAleny, one of my favorite FIFA 12 wonder kids. That just shows my age, that dude is now at the back end of his career, but I'll never forget those days 12 years ago. But here we go, lads. Second leg at Anfield. Liverpool versus Salford City, and yeah, Salford City have just been humbled. As it tends to go in the second leg, Liverpool get their shit together and dominate. Salford City, one and done. They've been imperialized. They get nobody big Liverpool, but they get more of a border now with Manchester United. Poor Preston, they are just wedged in between Liverpool and Man United. Back to Scotland we go at St Mirren. St Mirren going northwest. They are narrowly going to miss out on a matchup here with St Johnstone and get an upgrade for themselves. The region of Argyll and Bute, all of these islands that are little islands that I'm covering in grey, they are all the same region in Scotland. And that means O'Hara hits 75. It's going to be again St Mirren on back-to-back spins. This time, they're going southeast, complete opposite direction. It is almost a matchup with Rangers, but it is going to be another upgrade getting this region, and that now means O'Hara 77 rated. I'm hitting the shuffle button a couple times so that if we get St Mirren again here, that's going to be crazy. No, but it looks like we're going to be staying in Scotland, Aberdeen, and there is no point spinning the wheel. Aberdeen surrounded by St Johnstone. Both teams with upgrades to their name. Upgraded Miofsky up top for Aberdeen, 75 rated, and then upgraded Carey in the midfield for St Johnstone. They've got this Dunder guy as well, 68 rated. Who's going to keep their campaign alive in Northern Scotland? We're going to find out in a second leg. Second leg, Aberdeen's home game. Miofsky upgraded to a 75, and Aberdeen are going to win it. Despite Danda scoring in the 89th minute, Aberdeen are going to claim Northern Scotland. The upgraded Carey and Danda are heading to Aberdeen, and now Aberdeen are making Northern Scotland a lot more red. And with that, we now have 4 Scottish teams remaining. I mean, none of the countries have their full teams eliminated. Only 1 team remaining in Wales, 4 remaining in Scotland, and a fair few still remaining in England. Not many upgrades left as well. The most upgrades remain in Scotland. Oh, we're staying in Scotland. Rangers up again. Rangers are going southwest, which is a smart move for them. They are going to get themselves an upgrade. It doesn't get them that much closer to Man United, and it's out of nowhere. So Tavernier going to get his second upgrade, now 82 rated. The wheel is loving Scotland lately. Hearts are up. Hearts are going to go northwest, but the fact that it is a little bit more west than north means they're going to tip this top section here. Rangers versus Hearts. This is huge. I genuinely think whoever wins this game is going to win Scotland. They're going to be the best team remaining in Scotland. Rangers have upgraded Tavernier, upgraded McGregor, but you've got to remember, upgraded Shankland on Hearts. They get the Yuma guy, I think his name is, from Hibs. A lot on the line here. Rangers, Hearts, the scoreline. Oh my God, I put that much suspense only for a draw. All right, I'm not going for the whole spiel again, but the second leg away now in Edinburgh. A lot of Australians on this Hearts side. In fact, I see 4 off the top of my head right there. But it is going to be a third leg. Third leg. Not much to separate these sides. Rangers and Hearts. Hearts are going to win it. Hearts are going to win it. That is huge. The former Western Sydney Wanderer, Callum Nieuwenhof, is going to get the winner. Shankland, the upgraded player. Hearts have beaten Rangers in 3 legs. This has been blown wide open. An unbelievable turn of events here in Scottish football. Tavernier and McGregor heading across the Hearts. And now Scotland runs through Hearts. It's Manchester United. They're going to be going to the east. Oh, when I saw that, I was like, is that going to be... I was trying to turn the gears over and think, is that going to mean Grimsby? But if it was southeast, it would have. Instead, they are going to hit the tiny little fraction that is Newcastle. If they hit the water, I would have just cut this out and respun them a million times when teams hit the water. But Newcastle United have been hiding. But now they've been called out. Man United are coming for them. Manchester United are riding high after that Man City game. They now have Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne in their starting lineup. Is that going to be enough? Or can Newcastle blow this wide open again? It is going to a second leg. Jack Clark of Sunderland getting Man United back into that one. Second leg at Old Trafford. I mean, look at that starting 11. That is absolutely unbelievable. United versus Newcastle. And Man United win. Kevin De Bruyne, his first game at Old Trafford, and he is going to get a massive scalping for United. It's not the path I expected Newcastle United to take. They would have been one of the favourites going into this, but they are a one and done despite making it to the final 20. I'll fix up the lone players, but Kieran Trippier will be going to United. And with that, Man United officially own the entirety of Northern England. But we're going back to Scotland. It's Aberdeen again. They are going south, a little bit east. A little bit of east is not enough though. It almost gets them an upgrade, but instead they have a clash with St. Mirren. Super interesting one here. The upgraded O'Hara has been the strong point for St. Mirren. They've been building up the team, but is it going to be for nothing? St. Mirren versus Aberdeen is a 1-1 draw. The upgraded Miovski is going to get the equalizer there for Aberdeen. Since Lucho's come down and he's black and white, grey and white, I'm going to say St. Mirren's going to win this. I think that's an omen. On the better team is Aberdeen on paper, and that's probably proven right. Lucho's not a good luck charm or not an omen. I'm not going to be taking any gambling advice from Lucho anytime soon. What's that, Lucho? I should put my whole bank account on red. But Aberdeen move on and are going to get O'Hara. 77 O'Hara into their side. And it feels like ever since I made the comment about a certain amount of Scottish teams being left, they've just all been bowling out. Now it's between Aberdeen and Hearts. Liverpool are up once again. Damn it, that's not going to be United, is it? It's Southeast. Oh my God, it is. It is. It's going to be Man United. Wait, is it or is it Swansea? Oh my God. It is literally this tiny little section here. Liverpool have avoided... I wanted it to be the Man United game so bad, but Liverpool are going for Swansea. Let's not sleep on Swansea, though. Don't forget, they've picked up Aaron Ramsey and Siopis, who are both 84. 72, Paul Mullen comes in, and Matty Grimes up to an 85 via the upgrades. So let's see if that's enough for Swansea City versus Liverpool. No, it is not. It is a 4-2 win for Liverpool. And they get their biggest result of the video so far. They actually get some decent players that might crack their starting 11. I was hoping Liverpool could fall victim to Swansea's upset here, but Grimes, Ramsey, Siopis, Mullen, Dunkley, Marossi, they're all heading to Anfield. And Liverpool are going to make a huge move here. They take the majority of Wales, I almost said Scotland. Majority of Wales, a huge chunk of land in England, and if they eventually are able to beat Cheltenham, they will get the 3 upgrades that are remaining in Wales. They've also given themselves a huge opportunity now to move further south and take on other teams that aren't Man United. And with that, we have no more Welsh teams in the competition. Heading to the south coast though, Brighton have been drawn again. Brighton are heading west, and I'm pretty confident that's going to be Crawley. Yep, it is. Brighton attacking Crawley. There's not much to gain from this, so maybe a banana peel. Let's not forget though, lads, Crawley Town have the upgraded Sarula, 66 rated defender on the line here. Can Crawley Town pull off one of the biggest upsets in the video so far? Erdegaard and Kunku Polinya all entering the Brighton side, and they do not pull off the upset. It is a comprehensive demolition job. Despite Erdegaard getting red guarded 16 minutes into the game, Brighton's run continues. They're going to get Sarula, and they're going to get more land here in England. Oh, and they're going to be up again. I shuffled the wheel, but Brighton have been drawn 2 times in a row. I guess we're down to our final 15 teams, so it's not too surprising. They're going directly north, which I don't even need to get the compass out for that one. Brighton are attacking Luton Town. Keep in note as well, lads, whoever wins this game is going to get a +2 upgrade for this little region here as well. With all the potential players going around and upgrades on the line, this game is actually huge. Heung-min Son, Lucas Paqueta, Fastnut all entering the starting 11 for Luton Town. Brighton, we already spoke about their side. Huge game here between 2 Premier League sides, which Brighton are going to win in the 84th minute via Estupinan. Luton Town's run is over. They beat Tottenham, but that is their last result. Brighton are officially on a roll, and in my books, a contender, a massive contender. Like, their attack is going to be so deadly. Heung-min Son, Paqueta, all these guys joining the side. Nakamba and Barkley also joining us. I'll fix up the squad numbers, but the highest rated players, 75. Barkley and Nakamba also joining Brighton. Brighton's hit the jackpot. They have 3 players who are the equal highest. So Matoma, Estupinan, and Dunk are all going up to an 83. That genuinely just might have made Brighton one of the teams to beat in this tournament. I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot Leicester were even in the competition, but Leicester have been drawn for the first time in a while. I'm not saying going unnoticed isn't a bad strategy. I mean, it literally won the competition last year for Barrow. Regardless, Leicester are going to be going southwest. Not a bad way to re-enter the competition. Leicester are going to get one of the final, actually the final uncharted area in England, and they get themselves an upgrade. Just going to 2 players, Ricardo Pereira and Wilfred Ndidi, both going up to 81. Oh my God, they are making up for lost time. Leicester are up again. Leicester are going almost directly east. All right, good luck, lads. Leicester are going for the most informed team right now, Brighton. I mean, just look at this Brighton side right now. All the upgraded players, Heung-min Son entering the fold. Their attack would be one of the best remaining right now. Is it going to be enough though? Leicester City on the road. It is, it is closer than I expected. Heung-min Son, his first game for Brighton, and he's going to get the win there for Leicester City. They only got 1 game of playing with them upgraded, but it is going to be Ndidi and Pereira now heading to Brighton. Brighton continue their crusade towards the middle of England. Staying towards the south, Bournemouth are up. They are heading almost directly north. All right, I mean, if they went a little more east, they would have had Brighton, but Bournemouth are going for Cheltenham. There are not many lower league teams left in this competition. Cheltenham have the opportunity to get themselves into the really finer stages of this competition, but they're going to have the game of their lives. Cheltenham versus Bournemouth. It is a very good showing from Cheltenham, but you're done. You're done, Cheltenham. You've been imperialized. Bournemouth, another win for them. Dominic Solanke getting the winner in the 78th minute. I mean, looking at the map now, Bournemouth take out Cheltenham, and that means basically Grimsby, Exeter. I don't know if you could classify Preston as a lower league team, but a lot of the lower league teams are gone. Oh, okay. Preston, nice of you to finally show up. Their strategy of going the Barrow route might finally be exposed. They're going to have either United or Liverpool, and they're going east. I don't know which one that works out to be. All right, it works out to be Manchester United. Preston North End attacking United. Kieran Trippier making his Manchester United debut. Let's see if Preston, the championship outfit, can get a monster result against United and end their reign of terror. It is a Erling Haaland winner. as Manchester United come from behind and they officially imperialize Preston. Once again though, the border between Man United and Liverpool has increased even more. United, they are sharing borders with Grimsby, Liverpool, and then up to Scotland. So they have got not many easy options if they get drawn. We're going back up to Scotland though, Aberdeen. Aberdeen are going southeast, which is going to be an upgrade for them here. They're going to get this region. That is their second upgrade of the video, and that puts their striker Miovski to a 77. Here we go, back into England and Wales. Liverpool are up. Liverpool will be also going southeast, which is going to see them push through here, and they have a match with Bournemouth. This is huge though. The winner of this game is going to get a +6 overall as they get the rest of the remaining upgrades in Wales. Liverpool going from strength to strength after that win against Swansea. Their whole midfield has been reinvigorated. They got Grimes, Ramsey, and the other fella in there as well. This will be huge for Bournemouth. Wild underdogs. If Liverpool win, Salah goes up to a 95. Scoreline is a 4-2 win for Liverpool. That might be the biggest win they've had yet. They are starting to become unstoppable. Liverpool don't pick up anybody that is going to change everything about them. They're going to get Unal, though, and Kyle Walker-Peters. But the biggest news is they have 3 players who they're highest rated. 89 rated Alisson, 89 rated Virgil van Dijk, and 89 rated Mo Salah. They all now go up to 95 overall. Goalkeeper, centre-back, right winger. Liverpool might be the new favourites. Liverpool have now conquered all of Wales. Exeter are in a tough spot. Man, this is going to get interesting as we get closer and closer to the final 10. Also, because this Welsh border is now, all of Wales is filled, I'm just going to not bother about not covering the Welsh border anymore. And I'm going to give Liverpool the logo all. Here we go. All right, Wolves. Wolves are up again. Are they going to be versing Villa, United, or Liverpool? I think that's going to be Villa. It is. Wolves are going to be going south, and they're going to be attacking Aston Villa in the current battle, besides Brentford, for the least amount of land remaining. Big push needed from both their teams. Of course, they're both Premier League sides, but no upgrades, no crazy pickups. They're going to need some big results if they want. I mean, Villa have a pretty decent team to begin with, but let's see how this goes. Villa versus Wolves, and it is going to be Aston Villa winning this Battle of the Midlands 2-1. Moussa Diaby, rejected Saudi money. He's going to win it for Aston Villa. Villa getting a whole array of players though. 79 rated players. Matthias Cunha, Pedro Neto, Nelson Semedo, and Jose Sarr all heading to Villa Park. That's a decent start, but like I said, they're going to need to do a lot more, man. These other teams around them are streaking ahead. Like, I just cannot see a moment like Barrow happening like last year. It's going to take a miracle. It's going to be Brighton. Brighton are up. Where are they heading? Brighton are going west. I already know what that is. I already know what that is. Brighton are attacking Liverpool. We need to watch this one. Very interested to see how the 95 rated Salah, Van Dijk, and Alisson all perform here. This is going to be huge. Nkunku feeding it in here. Paqueta's in behind. Paqueta, can he get the lead? Why is he taking his foot off the gas? He beats him with the skills though, but can't beat Alisson at the near post. Why would he just not sprint for the goal? Nkunku in behind there to Erdegaard. What a save from the 95 Alisson. Polinia. Nkunku, go for the bicycle! Oh my god, he stuffed that up so badly. The 83 rated Matoma. Going there to Paqueta. Paqueta shoots it. That is so weak though. Son, that's a great cross. Oh my god, that could have and should have been 1-0 in incredible fashion. Corner though, Pascal Gross. Alisson is having a great game. Heung-min Son in again here. It's a header from Estupinan who puts it wide. Oh my god, is there an opportunity here? 92nd minute, the 95 rated Mo Salah. Could he win it for Liverpool in a game they have been dominated in? Salah holds it up, goes back to Grimes. The Swansea player, follow-up, saved from 73 rated Verbruggen. This game has been electric. No idea how it's 0-0 right now. Ball in from Grimes. Header from Luis Diaz. Save Verbruggen, cleared from Ndidi. And in one of the craziest scoreless draws, we're off to extra time. Erdegaard feeding that one to Heung-min Son. He goes for the long shot. Another save from Alisson. Trent, that's a great ball. Cody Gakpo, what a save. Chaos, clears it. I was so convinced I was about to get cleared into the attacker and ricochet back into the goal. I don't know how there's been no goals. Jota in behind, first half. Oh, what another save. Grimes, former Swansea man, playing it to Salah. Upgrades combining. Soberslai, save again from Verbruggen. The referee blows the whistle, and we are off to a penalty shootout. Both goalkeepers went ridiculous in regular time. Is it going to continue? Mo Salah, that is a penalty and a half. Eberechi Eze up against Alisson. Advantage Liverpool. Alisson makes the save. Can Verbruggen respond? Verbruggen does not respond. That is a rocket. Huge opportunity. Ansu Fati against Alisson. Alisson is a freak of nature. Grimes versus Verbruggen. That one is saved. A lifeline for Brighton. Heung-min Son. That is a quality penalty. Almost saved again from Alisson. This is insane, lads. It is going to be a Verbruggen with another save. We're all tied up. If Pascal Gross can make this one, which he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. But it is now sudden death. Jota versus Verbruggen. Brighton need to score, or else they are imperialized. Estupinan, the upgraded defender. Nothing left in the tank against Alisson. Alisson makes the save. Liverpool win. And Liverpool took a huge stride to being the best team in the United Kingdom. Surely that has just put Liverpool into contention as being the favourites. They're going to pick up Heung-min Son, Ødegaard, and Kunku, Palinha, upgraded Matoma, upgraded Estupinan, upgraded Dunk, Paqueta, upgraded Ndidi, upgraded Pereira, Eberechi Eze, Elise. Oh my God. And now Liverpool, they take the east coast of England as well. What a crazy run they are going on. Look how much red there is on this map now, my God. I'm going to be ridiculously surprised if this final doesn't end up being United versus Liverpool. Their teams are head and shoulders above everybody else. But for the moment, we're going to forget about England and head north of the border to Scotland. They're going to be going southeast, which means they're going to hit this area here a little more towards the south direction. They would have had Hearts on this section, but they're going to get themselves another upgrade, Aberdeen. Mielski up to a 79, and to be honest, for these Scottish teams, they need to be staying and getting upgrades as much as possible if they're any chance of versing what is likely going to be Man United. Oh God, big moment for Aston Villa. Aston Villa are up. There's a 75% chance they're versing Liverpool. Oh, this might be the other 25 though. It is! Aston Villa are going at Manchester United. Interesting. Aston Villa with a couple of minor additions after that Wolves victory. Will it be enough though? Man United with a star-studded side versus Aston Villa. Who's going to make it to the final stages? It is going to be Aston Villa. Aston Villa, via an Ollie Watkins brace, have blown the tournament open. Manchester United's incredible run has come to an end. Villa, oh my God. That's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. One result and you get yourselves De Bruyne, Haaland, Casemiro, Fernandes, Trippier. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. Welcome to the show, Villa. Villa with a massive result there. Manchester United have been officially imperialized. I must say, it is nice to get a splash of something other than red onto the map. That is huge, lads. All right, final 7. Are Villa going to have to do it again, or are we going to have Brentford? It's going to be Villa. They're at it again. Villa are going north, which I think that little northeast means they're going to have an upgrade instead of... They're going to move into Scotland, I believe. Yep, that's the case. They just touched this area up here. Aston Villa getting themselves an upgrade as they enter into Scotland. And that is going to see their goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, up to an 88. Oh, it pushes a little bit further this time. Brentford are up. Been a minute since we've seen them. Don't even have to run the wheel here, zooming all the way into London as they are completely surrounded by Liverpool. Brentford are going to need the smash and grab of all smash and grabs. I mean, they've had one win, and that was against QPR. So they've only got, the only upgrades, like the only players they've picked up is Asmir Begovic from QPR and then 2 Sutton United players, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, all right. Good luck, Brentford. They are known for being able to bat above their weight, bat above their average, but they're going to need to have the performance of a lifetime here to get past this this Liverpool super team. Here we go. It is, yeah, a 2-0 win. Not surprised at all by that. Brentford have been eliminated. There's not even any point of sending these guys to Liverpool, but I'm doing it just for formalities. Ivan Toney and Flecken both heading to Anfield. Not even going to notice it on the map anyways. Brentford, see you later. But ladies and gentlemen, here is our final 6. Is it going to be Villa or Grimsby? It is going to be Villa by the skin of their teeth. Aston Villa going directly south. Is that going to be Liverpool? Yes, it is. Oh, this is huge. Villa versus Liverpool. Oh my God. Do Aston Villa have it in them for another all-time upset? Or will Liverpool get the team of all teams here? This is huge. At Anfield, Villa versus Liverpool. It is a 1-0 win to Liverpool. Christopher Nkunku gets the goal in first half stoppage time. This team is going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable. A Hall of Fame level run has been had here by Liverpool. De Bruyne, Haaland, upgraded Martinez, Fernandes, Casemiro, Trippier. They are all heading to Anfield. And just when we thought Villa were going to blow this thing wide open and give a spark, Liverpool have crushed them down. We're going to need one of the biggest upsets of all time for Liverpool not to win this series. Oh my God. Can Exeter City do it? Can Exeter City do it? We don't need to spin the wheel because Exeter have been hiding in the bottom corner of England for a minute now. Oh my, this is not, oh my God, I have zero hope right now. Please Exeter, please, please, please. Third Division Exeter are going to have to pull off one of the greatest upsets in footballing history. They've had one win, adding Forshaw to their side. Their left winger Mitchell got an upgrade from a 67 to a 69. We are not dealing with the top brass right now. Oh my God. There is a 1% chance Exeter wins this, but the 1% chance is getting me excited. Liverpool versus Exeter. It's a 4-0 win. Oh my God, it's a 4-0 win. Liverpool have imperialized Exeter. And that now means our final 4 clubs have been decided. Liverpool, Grimsby Town, Hearts, and Aberdeen. What a weird thing to say. Honestly, Liverpool probably don't want to get drawn anymore because every game is a banana peel game for them. They could easily just sit. They don't need to improve anymore. They would want to be sitting back, but I'm hoping they can just continue trying to get pushed at. Oh, I thought we were going to have Liverpool there, but it is going to be Aberdeen. So they're going to be going south a tiny bit to the east. So that is probably for their benefit going to be another upgrade, which I believe puts their striker Miofsky to an 81 now, slowly inching closer and closer to a matchup with Hearts. Is it going to be next up? It is going to be Hearts. Hearts are going to be heading, oh my God, that's going to be Liverpool, isn't it? Hearts are going to be heading east a little south. So Hearts, oh, good luck, lads. Good luck to Hearts. They are attacking Liverpool. Hearts have added McGregor and Tavernier to their side after that famous win against Rangers. They've got the upgraded Shanklin. But this, I just can't get over this Liverpool team. Hearts versus Liverpool at Anfield for a spot in the final 3. Nobody is going to stop Liverpool. Nobody is going to stop Liverpool. They are now winning every single game 4-0. This is ridiculous. Liverpool, by far the best team right now. They beat Hearts and move into the final 3. Tavernier, McGregor, and Shankland are heading in. And it is going to be, oh, I just realized this. It is going to be another +2 upgrade for Salah, Van Dijk, and Alisson. Now 97 overall as they get the upgrade in Scotland. Liverpool have been drawn. Who are they going to be facing? Is it going to be Aberdeen or Grimsby? Oh, is this going to be Aberdeen or is it going to be an upgrade? No, it's not going to be Grimsby. It's not going to be an upgrade. They're going to hit this little section of land here that Aberdeen got earlier. Aberdeen versus Liverpool. And there is another +6 upgrade on the line for the winner because of these regions. I cannot deny the fact that Liverpool have been the best side for a long time now and do deserve to win this tournament. But the underdog in me, the entertainer in me, the hopefulness in me wants Aberdeen to win right now. Aberdeen, please, 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 please. The winner will be facing Grimsby Town in the final of Imperialism and be getting a +6 upgrade to their highest rated players. Please, Aberdeen. Please, Aberdeen. Please, Aberdeen. Oh my God, we're off to a second leg. We are off to a second leg. You know you can hang in there, Aberdeen. You know you can hang in there. Oh, this is cooked, man. This is cooked. Second leg. Second leg is at Anfield. And it is Liverpool versus Grimsby in the final. Aberdeen have been imperialized. Absolutely unbelievable run from Liverpool. And that now means Salah, Van Dijk, and Alisson all hit 99 overall. But that now means that there's still 4 points to allocate. So 86 rated Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson are their next highest rated players. They're going to go up to 90 overall, which means with no more upgrades to deal with, nothing left to play for, we're just going to jump straight into the Imperialism final. Grimsby, the massive underdogs, versus Liverpool. Last year, League 2 side Barrow shocked the world when they beat Rangers and won the UK Imperialism. It's going to need to be a bigger upset this year if Grimsby can take down Liverpool. Zaruri? Oh my god, that is not a good omen. Somerville, long shot straight at Alisson. Grimsby have had the better opportunities though in this opening 15 minutes. Somerville, ball in there, header from Zarui, well wide! Oh my god, Trent Alexander-Arnold almost just scored the ultimate own goal. That would have actually been the funniest thing ever. Regardless though, it's Hamer, ball in, header again from Zarui. He's not getting on target, but he's getting busy. Liverpool on the counter-attack though, Erdegaard. Going back there to Mo Salah. Mo Salah to Haaland, who is going to find the back of the net, but he's offside. Haaland in the box. Going there to Martin Erdegaard. Martin Erdegaard straight at the keeper. Corner here for Grimsby. Near post. Zaruri with the bloody bicycle kick that almost goes out for a throw-in. It's Haaland linking up with Kevin De Bruyne. What a save! The keepers in this whole video have been unbelievable. Oh, this is written in the stars, isn't it? Barry Bannan on here for Grimsby Town. I talked shit when they got him. Imagine if he scores the winner. Corner though, Trent goes in early. Bicycle kick! Dunk! What a save again! Dunk! Oh, I can't believe what I'm seeing from the keeper. Haaland with the long shot, another save there in the 86th minute. And there it is. Grimsby have parked the bus and we're off to extra time. This was their best strategy, to just frustrate Liverpool, have a great defensive game and try to win this on like counter-attack or on penalties. So far they're on track for that. The keeper though, what a performance. Trippier going to Haaland. It's a great ball. Mo Salah's in behind. Nobody can score in this game. I genuinely think there's something wrong with the game since the patch because I've seen people talking about it on Twitter. I saw Run the Foot Market talking about it. I think AI attackers are broken past this patch because how Salah hasn't scored that is beyond me. I mean, I would love for Liverpool to lose this game, but nobody can score goals. Watch Trent put that. If Trent put that in, that would have been the most ironic clip ever. Barry Bannan, what a ball there. Barry Bannan, what a ball again. Fabio Carvalho. Oh, why has he not gone for it or anything like that? Dunk makes the tackle. Oh, I thought they were about to pressure it in the 118th minute. Can Liverpool get it here? They're in behind. Luis Diaz could win Imperialism here in the 120th minute. Diaz shoots and it's blocked. No attacking AI. The AI are terrible right now. And Grimsby's plan is paid off. We are off to penalties. Liverpool have been here before. Alisson had a masterclass against Brighton. It's not going to start that way though. Bruno versus Vlahodimus, who had an insane game, the hop step, and he goes the wrong way. Who's going to be the first to pounce? Dan James goes straight down the middle. Could cut the tension with a knife. Kevin De Bruyne is going to stick that one top corner. Barry Bannan versus Alisson. Barry Bannan. That is calm. That is calm. That is calm. Mo Salah next up here for Liverpool. Oh, that is a rocket of a penalty. The keeper goes the right way, but that is a rocket. Zaroui's going to blow this over the crossbar, isn't he? No, he's not. Nice and calm. Heung-min Son, this is massive. Heung-min Son, that is a shocking penalty. That should have been saved, but it is now sudden death. Carvalho against his parent club, dinks his parent club, which is hilarious. But this is an opportunity. Van Dijk versus Vlahodimus. If this is saved, Grimsby win Imperialism. Grimsby will do an Imperialism here. Van Dijk. Oh, he guesses the right way as well. He guesses the right way. Here we go. Oh my God, nobody's missing. We're back to sudden death. Trippier versus Odysseus Vlahodimus, the Greek goalkeeper. Trippier. It's saved! It's saved! Oh my God. We have had, for the second straight year, a League 2 side win. Barrow last year was a massive surprise. This year is an absolute juggernaut effort. Liverpool absolutely dominated the footballing world. They dominated the final. Grimsby had no claim to even be involved in this game. They were on paper the weakest team imaginable. Liverpool have lost it on penalties. And your champions for UK imperialism, version number 2 is Grimsby Town. This was unbelievable, lads. I cannot believe it. But if you enjoyed it, make sure you click here to subscribe. And if you want to see me do this with the entire world, click here to watch Global Imperialism, a 7-part series.